Great, great. Can I see one more piece? Mike's on it. It's about 11. It's 11. Mike's already on. I'm gonna do one more mic check before we get. All right. Final mic check. 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1. Good morning, everyone. I'm Officer Truman Fitzgerald with the Birmingham Police Department's Public Information Division. Thank you to our media partners for joining this press conference. Thank you to our community members who are watching this press conference on social media. Today, we are gathered here in Patton Park, just miles away from the Birmingham International Airport. Patton Park is a park where our community members go to experience the calmness of nature, to exercise, and on holidays to spend time with family and friends. On Easter Sunday, 2021, this place of peace was transformed into a war zone as gunshots rang out. Our community lost a beautiful soul that night in Ariel Yarbrough. Today, I am joined by Birmingham Police Chief Scott Thurman, FBI Special Director of the FBI Headquarters, Carlton Peoples, and the Birmingham Police Department's lead homicide detective, Jonathan Ross. They will speak to you today about a financial campaign geared towards bringing Ariel Yarbrough's killer or killers to justice. However, before we call these great leaders up, we want to pause and acknowledge that there were 5 additional victims who were injured by gunfire on that evening. A 21-year-old, a 17-year-old, a 16-year-old, a 15-year-old, and a 5-year-old were injured by gunfire, and their lives were forever changed. And we want them to know that we are fighting for them as well. At this time, Birmingham Police Chief Scott Thurman.
So good morning. As Officer Fitzgerald said, 2 years ago, Easter, we lost Ariel Yarbrough here in this park. Absolute senseless violence. We had many other young people that were shot and injured as well. And again, senseless violence that has taken place in our city. And so we have a young lady who was here trying to enjoy Easter with her friends and family, who was shot by stray gunfire and lost her life. And we want to bring attention to that because we know there were many other people in this park who witnessed what happened. We know there are many others who know what happened and they know who's responsible. And we want to get those killers off the streets of Birmingham. And we need your assistance in order to do that. So we're reaching out. We want everyone who has any information to please contact the Birmingham Police Homicide Unit. That number is 205-254-1764, or to contact Crime Stoppers at 205-254-7777. Thank you.
Good afternoon. My name is Carlton Peoples. I'm the special agent in charge at the FBI field office here in Birmingham. Thank you, Chief Thurman. It's been 2 years since a tragic shooting in this park killed Ariel Yarborough and injured 5 others. They were here on Easter Sunday, a holiday that millions of Americans celebrate to be with family and friends and enjoy the springtime here in Birmingham. However, on that day and every day in Easter going forward, the family of Miss Yarborough will continue to mourn the loss of her life. Time does not take away the pain of her loss, nor does time diminish our dedication to do everything we can to find her killer. We stand here today to talk about the new reward being offered to help find those responsible. We hope that this reward and the subsequent media attention will renew the public's interest in this investigation. As the head of the Birmingham Division, one of the things I'm most proud of is our partnerships. We cannot do what we do at the FBI without our partners. We have and will continue to utilize whatever resources necessary to assist the Birmingham Police Department to find those responsible. And if you know the FBI, we have 2 things going for us in these type of cases: a very long memory and a dogged commitment to run down every lead. And that is my commitment to you today. We have seen far too much violence in Birmingham, and no one can solve it alone. As law enforcement, we want to lead the solution, but it's going to take more than that. I spoke earlier about partnerships, and those partnerships are not limited to those who wear a badge. They include our most valuable partner, and that's you, the community. So here's where we ask for your help. There were a lot of people in the park 2 years ago on that Easter Sunday. Someone saw something, but maybe thought it wasn't worth passing along. Someone may know something, but maybe is too scared to come forward. If you are one of those individuals that may have witnessed or are aware of any information leading to those responsible, I hope you consider sharing any information you have with investigators. We not only owe it to her family, but we also owe it to this community. I hope today's announcement of the FBI offering a $30,000 reward for information leading to the arrest and conviction of those responsible for her murder continues to highlight the partnership and our commitment to this community, to hold her killers responsible and to bring justice to her family. To draw additional attention to this case, and thanks to the FBI's national partnership with Lamar Outdoor Advertising, beginning today and running for the next 30 days, you will see digital billboards in strategic locations throughout the city, encouraging anyone with any information regarding this senseless act of violence to call the FBI's tip line at 1-800-CALL-FBI. Additionally, if you live within one of the following zip codes in Birmingham: 35022, 35212, 35217, 35207, and 35206, and have either a Facebook or Instagram account, you will repeatedly see ads over the next 30 days seeking information on this murder. So if you see those posts on your social media feed, we're asking for your help. Please like and share those to your feed. Help us amplify this message, because you never know who may see the post and provide the tip, which may help us find her killer. Finally, the seeking information posters you see alongside of me are now live on www.fbi.gov. I want to repeat what Chief Thurman and I have already stated. We believe there are people out there that know what happened, and the Birmingham Police Department and the FBI want to hear from you. Thank you.
At this time, everyone, we would like to open up the press conference for questions and answers. We only kindly ask that you just address who the question's geared towards. Again, we have Birmingham Police Chief Scott Thurman with us, a special agent in charge of the Birmingham FBI Division, Carlton Peoples, and we're blessed to have Detective Jonathan Ross, who is the lead homicide detective. We just kindly ask that you address them before you ask the question.
Either Chief Thurman or Detective Ross, why do you think nobody has come forward before now? There have been other rewards, there's been a lot of publicity. Why do you think now might be different?
Our hope is now that with the additional reward money and then too that just some time has passed, we believe that possibly maybe some of the people who were involved or responsible may possibly be in jail, or things may have changed in the last 2 years that would make someone a little more akin to coming forward and giving information at this point in time. We believe that people are potentially could be scared of retaliation or things of that nature if they come forward. But the thing is, there's killers out on our streets that still remain. And until people come forward, that narrative's not going to change. And that's what has to happen here, is we need the people with that information to come forward and share that information with law enforcement so we can arrest those individuals and get those people off the streets of Birmingham and get justice for this family and many other families.
You had previously told me that H2K, like you played a role in this settlement fashion. You've arrested a lot of H2K members. Any headway being made there in terms of breaking some of the code with H2K?
They haven't shared any information that would help us with this case at this point in time, if that answers your question.
Why Ariel? I mean, there's a number of cold cases. Has there been a break in this particular case? Have y'all seen an influx of tips and y'all are trying to capitalize on that?
No, we just really want to bring attention to this case just because of the Easter holiday that just passed yesterday, just a tragic anniversary, if you will, because we feel like if we can solve this is just one of many cases that we often highlight cases. This is just one we're working hard to solve, just like many others, and we've got the FBI assisting us greatly in this particular case. And it's just really all of us working together and pooling our resources and things that oftentimes help us solve those cases and make a difference. And so we're very, very thankful for the FBI and their assistance in this particular case and many other cases they've helped us with. So in this particular homicide that we're speaking about today, it's one of the potentials. We can't confirm that 100%, but we believe that's a possibility. It's two opposing groups that were engaged in gunfire with one another that caused these innocent individuals to be hit by gunfire. We've had a little better experience this year thus far with our gang activity and situations, and so I think we're moving in the right direction. A lot of that is just the Birmingham Police Department working with Jefferson County Sheriff's Department, the District Attorney's Office, the U.S. Attorney's Office, all of our federal partners, just like the FBI, on a daily basis to combat that. And as we all work together, we're a huge force multiplier that will help combat that problem. I hope it gets passed. We would be all for it, and I think most law enforcement would be.
Well, right now it's an ongoing investigation, so I won't speak to what steps either the FBI or Birmingham Police Department are employing to address this matter. So.
How often do you all help with these local homicide and different matters like that?
Well, it's a partnership, so it depends on when the requests come in and what's needed from us. So it's important for us to ask the why and the what and how can we be of assistance, and then we take that and see can we make that happen. So, thank you.
Special Agent, y'all recently partnered with Birmingham for 10 other cold cases in the area. Did we find success with that? Is this something that we will follow suit?
Again, I think we did that around this time last year as well. So, but again, I won't speak to any ongoing investigations. I'll leave that for the chief and the investigators to speak to the status of those investigations.
Yeah, I think I addressed that about 2 weeks ago. I think I really put my feelings out that there's a lot of senseless violence people who are doing a lot of stupid things in our city, and they need to stop and think, which is one of the things I talked about 2 weeks ago, before they act, and who they're acting with, the activities they're involved in. Parents need to be parents. It's just a culmination of everything. The police can't be everywhere and police everybody. We can't sign a police officer to every single person to be their quote-unquote caretaker, if you will. That's not our responsibility. It's not our job. That wouldn't be a wise use of tax dollars. The community's got to come together and police one another to a degree, and be held accountable amongst their peers. And that's a lot of it, to be quite honest.
Good morning.
When it comes to cold cases, how important are tips from the public in regards to helping really kickstart investigations again? Because undoubtedly, it's more difficult than something that happened perhaps just last week.
That's correct. It's very, very important. We just beg, please, and ask somebody to come forward to give me some information so I can run with it. And I promise you, if you bring the tips in, I'll do my job and do what I can to help solve the case.
Thank you, everyone.